Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in again. Today I have a simple question for y'all, and that question is, have you ever looked at a house or a building and wondering what was the design process of it, or how long did they take to make it? Well, according to Home Advisor, a 3-bedroom house could take up to 10 hours to complete. Architects are important because not only did they design the house, but they also have to make sure it's safe for the environment around and for people who are going to be using it every day. I also have been seeing a lot of new communities being built around here in Henderson County. So I think our community is growing really quickly. Today I'll be talking about the education of architect, the design process of a house, and the construction process of the house. To become an architect, you must attend a college or a university. Also, you must receive a bachelor's degree in architecture. Ultimately, a licensure is required in any state. A pre-professional bachelor degree programs in architecture studies or construction management could take up to 4 years. So in total, this could take up to 5 to 7 years, depending on how far you want to go into it. But also, when you're in college, internships are very important because they give you experience with other architects who do this for a living, who do this for every day, and you really kind of see the work side of the architect instead of the school side. And also, when you're in internships, you also get paid, which that's really cool. And you also learn you in internships you learn the design process of the homes and other stuff. And in the design process, it's very important to, when an architect starts a project, it's very important for them to know the budget of the customer, or how big the project is and how big they have to make it. The space is very important because they have to work with how much space they're given and how much the customer wants, like if they want a 2-story or 1-building house. Also, the cost is very important because you must know what kind of material to use and how much to use. Also, in the design process, it's very important to sit down with the customer and ask them what some stuff they want to include. Like, some people want more bedrooms or more bathrooms, so you gotta include those to the design. And also, since COVID has started, a lot of people have been building offices around their homes, or they make a room into an office, which is more convenient nowadays because everybody's working from home. And once the customer has approved of the design, then you could finally move on to the construction side of the house. And architects often collaborate with landscape architects and interior designers because those are they kind of tie up together when creating a home for a customer, because interior designers make it more appealing because they know what should be where and what should be placed where. And landscape just creates a balance between the outside of the house and then the actual house. It kind of creates a balance between the yard and the home. And also, as an architect, you must go to the job site because sometimes they'll notice something that they didn't like or they want to change. Or they also got to make sure and see if the project is either on time or if it's delayed of time. Sorry for that. And then while architects are creating homes, I think it's just very important for them to meet the standards of their customers, because at the end of the day, they're making that home for the customers. And also, architects are very important for the community because they make housing for people around them, their communities bigger and more appealing. Thank you for tuning in.